Hello, it's Jeffrey with Real Nifty Vintage, and I am back today with another haul video. So I'm feeling great, and I don't have any issues today, which is outstanding. First of all, I want to give you a little backstory. The auction was pretty good. I mean, it wasn't the best auction that I've been to, but it's been a while since I've been to an auction at all, so anything was better than nothing. But I did get something that I've been really wanting to get for a long time. I'm actually going to show you right now. So if we have any fans of the show I Dream of Jeannie, you might recognize this. This is actually the glass bottle that they used in the show. Not the exact one, obviously, but this is the Jim Beam decanter, I guess you'd say. But this is what they used. So they painted it, obviously, for the show in a few different ways. The bottle changed over the years, but just so awesome. I believe I paid about $8 for this at the auction, which was really cool. Now, I think that these are selling just by themselves for about $50 or so online. And then if you want to get someone, because some people paint them and then resell them as like the replica versions, those are like a little over 100 or so. But this is just awesome to have, period. Just the bottle is so cool. So I recognized that instantly whenever I was at that auction, and I snagged it up. So happy about that. So I probably will eventually sell it, but I'm just kind of enjoying it right now, which is sort of funny because I'm not the biggest I Dream of Jeannie fan. I'm more of a Bewitched fan, but you know, there we are. And by the way, I Dream of Jeannie debuted in 1965 and aired until 1970, in case you're wondering. So that's really cool. Jim Beam glass bottle. Okay, so along with that bottle came a couple other little things, because you know they group things together. And so initially what they were trying to sell were these cups. So I have these random 3 cups, and so at an auction they'll start with something that's not really desirable and then slowly keep adding to it. And so here we are with these. So they were trying to sell these for I think like $1 or whatever, and also this Casino Queen thing, like you shine a light under there. But nobody was wanting these, and then they added that bottle. So they're just some kind of odds and ends. Like they're all chipped. Like this has a chip on the edge of it. This one actually is in pretty good shape. It's just like a random kind of a teacup though. So yeah, you know, if you wanted to craft with it or something, you could do that. This one's marked England on the bottom. And then this one good shape? No, there's a big hairline. This is bone china, and it's made in England. It's called Rosina. So yeah, those were kind of just whatever. They came with it. But I also got a couple other little booth items. I do get some booth things whenever I see them at the right price. So I think this was $2 for all of these things I'm about to show you. I got this little strainer, and then with it came the spatula with a fun design on it. Sort of has like this blue and gray, yeah, blue and gray tulips. It's made by Echo, E-K-C-O. And then this was fun. This is made in Japan by Kobe Kitchen. It doesn't look terribly old, but see the inside's very clean. It's an enamel. Look. Yeah, I'm getting vibes of like 80s. Like, yeah. Huh. So there's that, and it's repeated on this side. It's a silver sticker. Okay, and the last thing that came with that grouping was the star strainer, which is why I wanted all of it to begin with. I just wanted the strainer. So this is a really good booth item. Like I said, I paid $2 for all of that. I will sell this strainer alone for about $9 in the booth, and then maybe try to get a few dollars here and there on those other things. So it'd be nice if we could turn the $2 into $15 in the booth. But yeah, it's just, this is a nice 1950s themed booth item. So thought I would get that. I did get a couple tins, like metal tins. Now Barb pointed this one out. I think it's adorable, but it's this really fun retro tin. And then with it came these 2 velvet pipe cigarette tobacco tins that I find all the time. These things are so prevalent out there, and as far as I can see, there's not really much desirability to them. So I'll try to put like $2 a piece on these in the booth. And this one here though, I'll put about 8. So $10, I paid 2. Not the best purchase, but you know, there's not a whole lot here to get through. The biggest and best thing I'm about to show you, but first I want to give a little plug to my magnets. These are currently on sale. So if you go to my Etsy shop, you can get the 4-pack here for 15% off with free shipping until the end of August of 2019. It's my birthday month celebration special deal. So very fun. These are a great set of magnets, 4-piece. Really like them a lot. So that's all I had to say. Okay, these chalkware things are so fun, and I joked to Barb in the video about, well, we have to fight over these. But actually, she was getting enough stuff herself that when it came to these, she was like, you can just go ahead and bid on them. So I bid on them. Oh, what are they? You're forgetting. Yeah. Look, chalkware fish. Okay, so I'm gonna show you in a second. Actually, I'm gonna show you what all I got, and then I'll tell you how much I paid and then how much I expect to make. So we've got a green one like this. Really cute. Look at the color, okay? Then we've got 2 matching of the orange. Okay. By the way, these are 1970s Miller Studio. And here's the other one. So 2 orange, 1 green, and bubbles. Got those 2 bubbles and this one. So 3 bubbles, 3 fish. Okay, that's part of it. Then the other part is these awesome ones. I love the color even more. Look at that. Really fun. These are actually dated 1959 Miller Studio. And there's a pair of those. So those are very, very cool. Now, as far as the condition, they're pretty much mint. Look at the back. So crisp white, no real issues. That's really, really great. So how much did I pay for all of these? What do you think? $1. Can you believe that? $1 for all of this chalkware? I wasn't expecting that at this auction, especially whenever I get to a couple other chalkware pieces I'm going to show you. So I'm going to sell the set of 3 fish with the 3 bubbles for around $65 with shipping included, I believe. Yeah. And then these pair like this, about 50, maybe possibly 60. Nah, 50 with shipping included for the pair of those 2. Wow. $1 into 100? It'll happen too. It's just outstanding that was, I can't believe that. Okay, so that really, I was surprised. I think I was willing to actually pay up to $20. I make these mental notes in my head, you know, as we're approaching things. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go up to 20, I'm gonna go up to this, because I figure what it's worth, what I wanna make on it, the profit margin, how much I really enjoy it. And so there's kind of an emotional thing that goes into it too, not just all like numbers. But I was willing to go $20 into these, and I only had to pay $1. Okay, so I did get 2 other chalkware pieces that I didn't think I was going to be able to get, but I kind of just stuck to my guns, and I did pay a little bit more than I maybe would have, but I did that because I got such a great deal on these others. So I pointed these out in the video, but we have here this little chalkware cow. It's in great shape. This is a 1930s or so carnival prize. This is hollow, by the way. Well, actually, it feels hollow, but I don't know if it is. It is hollow. So it's really cool. Oh, and it's molded. There's mold marks on the sides, so you can see that. So it's a shell that's been combined. And then we have this really outstanding, I'm calling it a Cupid doll. So I had to get that one because it's like synonymous for the old carnival prizes, the Cupid dolls. I want that to focus, there we go. So there it is. This one is really unique looking, isn't it? I tried looking this up on Worth Point and I could not find anything like it. Tried looking it up on eBay, eBay sold, couldn't find anything like it. So I'm kind of at a loss of what to sell it for. I think it's gonna go for at least $60 by itself though, at least. And then the cow, oh, probably 40, 50, somewhere in there. Oh, what did I pay? I paid $12 a piece. So they had a couple other chalkware pieces like right there, and they were doing choice. So you bid, everybody's bidding, and then you have choice of whichever one you want. So I chose those two for $12. Yeah, I'm not gonna get into all the exacts of it, but yeah, $12 a piece is not a bad price at all. And was really happy with that. So I do have a few other things that I picked up on a separate occasion at a flea market kind of a place. And I'm gonna go ahead and show you that haul now because it's only like 4 things. So the first thing is the Seth Thomas plastic apple clock. And it's really cool. I have to rewire it because someone had cut this cord to plug in, like, so that it's like if you had an outlet maybe behind it or near it up on your wall, you could have just cut it, and that's what they did. They cut it, they shortened it. Well, I don't think that's gonna fare too well for me reselling it, so I might have to replace this entire cord. Besides, it's cracked. Like this casing here on the plastic is cracked. So I just now noticed actually that there is a crack on the bottom here. Not terribly noticeable. See it right there in the back? As a whole, it looks great and it does work. We tested it out while I was there. So that's really fun. Really great hard plastic clock. I also got this Tupperware sandwich container. It was only $1. It was originally marked $2, but I didn't want to pay that. I figured $1 was better, so I haggled, and he said yes. So it's this really pretty turquoise Tupperware canister or sandwich container, and I think this will be great. So I'll probably stick this in the booth for, you know, not sure what these are selling for. Probably between $5 and $8 though. But I think it's really fun. I love that color. I did get one thing here to list online, at least one thing. I got this really awesome industrial heavy tape dispenser. So it is heavy, it's very cool. There it is. I love the color, I love the shape. It has really this Art Deco kind of lines to it. Oh, it's made by Scotch tape. I did not notice that at first. It has the sticker on it still. Look, isn't that fun? Here, I want you to see that. Look, isn't that neat? Wow. So that's really, really fun. And I paid $3 for it. I've sold things, whoa. Hello. Oh, there we go. So I have sold things like this in the past, and they usually sell very, very quickly. So I'm going to list this one a little higher than the others. And actually this is the first kind of thing like this, like with this amount of coolness. So it's gonna be at least $40 that I'm gonna sell it for. And like I said, I paid $3. It could honestly be as high as $60. So I'll have to double check that. And it's very heavy too. And I do include shipping. So we're gonna see what something like this sells for. Okay, the last thing that I got at that place was this chicken. And I think it's super adorable. I love the white and the gold. I think it's so pretty. And he does have, or she does have, some cold painted red that is flaking off, which is normal. So there we are, beautiful. And I paid $3, no, I paid $2 for this. It gave me a deal. So it's just really, really nice. Light crazing throughout the glaze, but no chips or cracks to the actual ceramic itself. And I have not even looked at the bottom here. It is marked Japan, and it does have a clover leaf inside a laurel wreath. So, not sure. A lot of Japan companies kind of have these arbitrary logos, and they're really hard to look and find out anything about them. So it's just a really cool mid-century large figurine. So that's really, really cool there. I like that a lot. So this one might go online. If it went online, it would probably go for just under $30 with shipping included. So that's really cool. And I think that concludes what I had to show you. All in all, I was pretty happy with how the auction turned out. I mean, like I said, I didn't get a lot of stuff at that auction, but what I did get packed a punch. Now, that said, we did leave early. We were only there for maybe two or 3 hours. We just felt like, you know, with what was left, there were things that we could have stayed for and possibly have gotten or got, but it just wasn't worth our time at that point. There was a lot of kind of filler junk, so we decided to leave at that point, and I think that was a good choice. But anyways, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye-bye.